guys, welcome back to the video. I'm Luke, a CFA Charterholder, and in today's video we're going to be discussing proxy contests, which is a type of strategy employed by activist shareholders looking to gain control of a company's board. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so proxy contests. Proxy contests are a type of activist strategy that are used and implemented as part of a corporate takeover, where activists look to acquire a company by gaining control of its board. It's also known as a proxy fight. That's another name you may see proxy contests referred to throughout the curriculum. And the formal definition of a proxy contest is a scenario where activist shareholders look to gain a controlling position on a company's board by attempting to persuade the existing shareholders in the company to vote in favour of the activist and vote for replacing the existing board, replacing the current board with the board that the activist recommends. And once the activist's choice of management team is in place, a potential takeover of the target company becomes significantly easier. It becomes friendly as opposed to being hostile. Hostile takeovers are where the existing management team of the target oppose the takeover. Well, if an activist is able to implement and place their chosen friendly management team on the board of the company, then naturally the takeover is going to become much more easier to execute. So the activist is looking to gain control of the board by persuading shareholders to vote in their favour. That's the key element of a proxy contest. Activists are trying to encourage the shareholders in the company to vote for the activist and vote for their management team to replace the existing management team. This type of contest is called a proxy contest because the activist is encouraging the shareholders to vote their proxies in favour of the activist. And this type of contest is called the proxy fight specifically because activists are encouraging shareholders to vote their proxies in favour of the activist strategy and the activist selected management team. If the activist is successful with their proxy fight, they gain control of the board. They can instruct the new board to fire the executive management team, so the CEO, the CFO, who are opposing the potential acquisition that the activist is proposing, and the new board can appoint a new executive management team, so new CEO, who will play ball. So the new friendly board will approve the activist's acquisition of the company. There's been loads of examples of proxy fights over the years. There's been successful proxy fights, unsuccessful proxy fights. Nelson Peltz is a famous activist investor who successfully entered into a proxy contest with consumer goods company Procter & Gamble in 2010. He won a board seat, altered the strategic direction of the company, and Procter & Gamble's share price rose pretty materially over the 2010s, earning a pretty healthy return for Nelson Peltz and his hedge fund. The point being that proxy contests can be a really successful activist strategy, and if they work out and the activist manages to enact the change that it wants, and that has a positive impact on the future direction of the company, then huge financial returns can be earned for hedge funds who pursue such a strategy. But that doesn't mean to say that they always work out well. That's proxy contests in a nutshell. Hopefully that was helpful. Any questions, feel free to fire them off in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.